Terminus is a 2015 science fiction drama directed by South African director Mark Fermi. Now, you'll be forgiven for thinking this is an American film, but it's actually Australian, although it is set in America and all the actors actually have American accents. Now, the thing here is, when you look at this film, don't be expecting a wham bam, thank you ma'am, kind of action sci-fi movie, because it really isn't. This is a drama first and foremost, with the kind of the sci-fi twist. So the story here basically focuses on a father and daughter, and the father basically encounters a meteor which seems to have strange healing powers, and of course the government are basically want the kind of meteor for themselves for, you might think, somewhat nefarious purposes. And this is all set on the backdrop of a world which is basically on the brink of a catastrophe, basically a world war. And it's kind of, like I say, more of a drama, really, unfolding the effects of this meteor on the kind of the people around it. Primarily the father, his daughter, and a kind of a war vet, basically, who he kind of gets involved as well. So that's pretty much your storyline here. So let's talk about what was good and bad with Terminus. So first of all, the positives. I actually say this was an extremely well-made film. Clearly, obviously, a lower budget movie, but nonetheless, first of all, I think the directing here, a fantastic job. This is a beautifully shot film as well. It really does have a somewhat kind of epic feel to it, even though it's, again, a sort of a lower budget film. I really thought the direction here was good. The cinematography was fantastic. You know, everything, the production wise, was fantastic for the budget that they had. Also, the acting I thought was extremely good as well. The standout performance for me was the female lead, the daughter, played by Kendra Appleton, who I thought was fantastic. But also the dad as well, played by Jay Koutrae, probably. Anyway, again, fantastic. But there was no weak link here, to be honest with you. There was maybe a couple of lines here and there that could have been better, but for the most part, 99% of the acting here was top notch. And the effects, although minimal, were very effective as well. On the downside here, like I said, this film is not going to be for anyone. This is a drama, and it is a bit of a slow drama. So I have to say, it does drag its feet in time. So you're somewhat kind of wanting the plot to somewhat progress. And when it's all said and done, and you kind of look back at this film, you think, actually, not a lot actually happened. It does make some commentary against, obviously, the kind of the war and kind of conflicts that we have in our world at the moment. But when it comes down to it, I felt maybe it could have been a little bit more punchy, a little bit more to it. There was kind of a somewhat of an action scene towards the end, but there's pretty much more of a kind of, like I say, a talky drama. So in that respect, it's not going to be for everyone. But overall, I thought this was a decent film. It was well made, certainly for the budget that it had. I'm going to recommend this film if you like a little bit more of a thinking man science fiction, although I don't think it's that cerebral, if I'm honest. But I want to give this movie a 7.5 out of 10. It's pretty damn good. Go check it out. Let me know if you've seen it, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.